We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, doing a full transition from the rip area up here on the after hours on Wednesday into the dip area yesterday and yesterday's after hours plus today's first half of the day, guys. Full transition here on 42 Vision, and within today's volatility, our SPY bot in the second half of the day at 2:10 p.m. sent out a bull indicator, and from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside, full strength there on 42 Vision, and call options went up 100% plus within minutes to an hour, guys. If you guys want to know about these stocks early on and receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 Vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, doing full transitions here to the downside and trying to bounce back up in the second half. We're going to break down what's going on within the charts with the inflow versus outflow and bull and bear indicators. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home run of the day was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on and receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the Discord, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So the home run of the day was from our Tesla bot. Our Tesla bot at 12:10 p.m. sent out a bull indicator, and from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside, full strength there on 42 Vision, and call options went up 200% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 Vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump into these charts. So as I stated earlier in the video, the SPY has done a full transition from the rip area into the dip area today. And the last time we've hit a dip area after yesterday's and today was way back here on Friday the 10th at around 405 area before it ripped up into the rip area of bright green bars. Now, if this is your first time coming across the channel, this is 42 Vision, which allows us to see the dips to the rips to the dips, and where the strength and weakness lies within the charts. And we also use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow as an extra layer of confirmation, which I'm going to pull up here, and you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 Vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, under a bear indicator, and outflows dominating from yesterday to today's pre-market, and inflows had begun while things continue to go down lower, hit a dip area, and in the second half of the day, inflows picked back up, but no bull indicator just yet on the 30-minute as we see it. And it's going to be crucial and critical to watch if this can continue, as it retested the highs of the day where it rejected, and also back at the highs of the pre-market of 407 to 408 area. Now, we're going to talk about some key levels here I would watch going into next week, and it's going to be crucial to not ignore what is going on in the bigger picture as well. So when we zoom out and we look at this from the 1 hour, we could see here that outflow slowed down, and this is one of the highest outflows that we've seen since way back here on February 9th after that bear indicator and falling from around 413 to lows here of 405, and it found support slightly around the same area of the next day's pre-market when the inflows picked back up. Now, it's not guaranteed to make the same exact move like it did from here to 404, 405 area to highs here of 415. But something to not ignore is that the inflows are picking up again, and we're now at minus 2.06. And going into next week, it's going to be crucial if these inflows pick back up and they cross over, because the 1 hour can pull up the 15-minute, the 30-minute with it, since it's a larger time frame, and it could start reflecting that strength into the chart pretty quickly. And it's going to be crucial to watch. Will this bear indicator, in the process of an upward push and the inflows getting closer to the midpoint, does it get canceled? Because if it doesn't, within the volatility, it could pull right back down. And if that bear indicator continues to dominate, it's going to be crucial to watch if the inflows, they slightly cross over and come right back down. So we're at some critical levels of support. Could this be a double bottom effect here and trying to push back up? We need to see going into next week. These are critical levels to not ignore, especially on the 1 hour chart. Now, when we go back to the 30-minute here, we could see that things broke through 405. They did not reach 403, but it found support again. Same area where that bull indicator popped up. It started pushing up higher, and where the pre-market was of February 10th at the lows there of 405 to 404. I would watch going into next week these inflows here if they could stay above. Right now they're at 1.66. If it starts pulling right back down towards the midpoint, that could quickly start to reflect into the chart. But if it stays above it and pulls away from it, could it continue to test resistance levels? That's going to be crucial within the volatility of next week. So here we are on the 30-minute under a bear indicator. Inflows cross back up. Will it get canceled? That'll be crucial. And within today's volatility on the 15-minute, we could see here that this bear indicator from yesterday at around 411.95 and the outflow crossover has been canceled, with inflows picking back up. And now under a bull indicator here at around 406.25. Now, it had trouble staying afloat above 407. That was the high of the pre-market into the bell, and then pull back into the middle of the day. And then here we are with it slowing down around that area. Now, a tight consolidation here. It needs to break out above that, and it's going to be crucial to reach 410. That's the next resistance I would watch. And then above that comes 412, where that bear indicator popped up. And in the process, for these inflows to continue to go higher and stay above the midpoint, that's going to be crucial, in my opinion, on the 15-minute chart. And for that strength to roll over into the 30-minute, pulling it away from the midpoint and starting that staircase effect to start pushing up higher to newer resistance levels and newer highs within the volatility. And the same thing for this 1 hour to get closer to the midpoint, cross over it again, and cancel out this bear indicator in the process. That's going to be crucial to the upside. And to the downside, we found support at 404. The first support below that is 403. Then I'm watching 400, and below 400 would be 398. And if this 30-minute loses traction here and quickly starts to pull back down, that can quickly reflect into the chart. And I'm going to be watching if it can go ahead and reflect into the 15-minute as well, as it's much more volatile and they both pull each other down together. Now, if that happens, I'm going to be watching the 1 hour as well, as it's trying to bring itself back up towards the midpoint. And if it crosses it, that strength will continue on the other time frames. But if it slows down near the midpoint or even rejects somewhere below it and comes right back down, like I stated on the 30-minute, it would reflect pretty quickly into the charts, and I would watch those support levels very carefully. Now, these are the key levels I'm watching to the upside and to the downside. I'm going to be watching the bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow. I look forward to seeing your thoughts down below. And as always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.